Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to do a quick review of the Steph Curry 4. This is a shoe that, got a lot of hype whenever the finals were going on, and Steph unveiled them and some of the material that Under Armour has released, if you get a chance, go and check it out. The interview they had with the designer of the shoe, kind of, talking about some of the things that Steph wanted for the shoe and the direction that the company wanted to go with the shoe. Given that frankly the first three haven't looked great. I think they performed pretty well though. I've never had any myself, honestly. I just gotta be honest. It's the first pair of Stephs I've ever had. I don't like Steph Curry personally, but these shoes, man, they are up there with the Jordan 11 in terms of design, in my opinion. But what I was just talking about, as far as them being designed specifically for Steph Curry, that kind of kills the shoe for me. Because functionally and comfort wise, it's, I don't know. It's not for me. It's for Steph for sure. They're Steph's favorite shoes, and I'll explain exactly why. Um, these shoes are specifically designed for Steph Curry. And with that sentence being said, a lot of you guys can already kind of put that together. Why that would be such an issue for someone like me that either is playing pickup ball and or going to the grocery store, trying to wear these and doesn't wear huge ankle braces and doesn't have a narrow foot, and toes doesn't, as you can already see, toes don't point downward. Like, if you look at the toe box, there's a couple of things about this shoe. So let me just get into this. They are designed, like I said, specifically for Steph Curry. So if you look at this ankle, like I said, Steph wears huge ankle braces, not just taped ankles, but the actual, the jointed plastic ankle braces. They designed this ankle portion here. You can kind of see how the laces, they're right there. So this is perfect for Steph because he can get the shoe on. I guess he had issues with, his past shoes with getting, the shoe around the brace and it all kind of fitting into one, coherent package, with the brace on and the sock or whatnot. And I'm sure he probably tapes his ankles as well. And then, of course, the shoe going around the foot and, packaging it all together. So this is really elastic, when you're getting the shoe on. But as you can already see right here, man, it's form fitting. You can hardly see where my sock ends and or where the shoe ends and my sock begins. They are form fitting, and that's awesome. And it looks really good. The issue with that though is it's form fitting for the brace. So these laces, and I could probably show you better with this. These laces are literally right. If you could see that, they're not, there's no buffer between the laces and essentially your ankle. So if you put these on, when you tie them up, it's like extremely uncomfortable. For me, it's been extremely, like, I can't wear, like, you can already see, like, I'm wearing them, I can't wear them tied up. You know what I mean? These laces, you can already see, they go through right there, and they're literally right. You see how thin this is, man, because it's got to be elastic and form-fitting. The laces are like right on your ankles. Like, no matter how tight you tie them, when you're walking, or moving, you could feel them like right there on your ankle, and it's just not comfortable at all. That's one thing. That's a huge thing, really, for me. Like, even with them untied, I can still, like, whenever I move my foot like this, I can feel it like bunched up right there, like right, kind of on this portion of the foot. You know what I mean? And then with the laces, it's like lace, 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 and then of course the material kind of bundles up as well whenever you're moving your foot. That's one thing. The shoes also are a bit narrow. They're a little bit narrow. I think I'll kind of get used to that. That's not really a huge problem. Again, they're just designed specifically for Steph. These are, let me make this very clear. These shoes are basketball equipment to the max. You know what I mean? And the toes, you know, again, this is probably just for me, but the toes almost seem to point downward. Like my toes are pointing downward in the shoe, like right now. Like I don't know. Like it's like it's almost like this kind of thing. You know what I mean? With the heel or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of like that kind of thing. Like that. That's more better. Kind of like that is how it feels. And maybe that's cool for Steph, but you know, maybe his feet are you know, shaped like that, but not me, you know. Again, looks great. It's you know, I can't stress it enough, man. It's one of my favorite, you know, looking shoes ever. But you know, I don't know. I'll try to wear them more, and you know, maybe the more I wear them, it kind of wear out this material, you know, kind of loosen it up and kind of, you know, make it form to my feet a little better in the toe box as well. And you know, I think they will. But you know, if I'm going to court, you know, this wouldn't be my my first pick, man. But they look incredible. I love the gold tips on the laces. You know, I don't mind. They're not metal. You know, I don't mind that, but you know, it's a nice touch, and it's got the Steph Curry on there. But you know, I'm gonna talk about the design a little bit. Performance and fit, I already went over that. This, I don't know how I feel about this. This is like just plastic. I feel like the more you play in them, this will end up just kind of falling out. Especially because you can already see, like, you know, this is a portion of the shoe, the midsole, that, you know, is constantly, you know, you're putting pressure down on them and you're stepping in them. And you can already see the stress marks there. It's pushing down on the material. And this is not an ideal place for that to be placed, because you can already see right here, the stress marks right here from just walking, or, you know, when you start playing ball in them, you know, this is basically compressing, you know what I mean? And that'll probably end up falling off. I don't know how I feel about this little piece. I just don't like the little plastic stuff. You know, I kind of get where they're going with the, you know, aesthetics, but yeah, they're cool. I don't like the leather, other, you know, colorway versions or whatever. I'm really loving the nubuck kind of material. But I really like the details that they put on, like this right here. They could have done a little better with this material as well. You can kind of already see it. And the stitching is, you know, could have done a little bit more tighter stitching to make that look a little bit more neat. But yeah, I'm loving the details. I'm loving the little things about the shoe. The footbed, it's not a, how best to describe this? It's like a, it's almost like a grippy. Honestly, it almost feels just like, kind of like this, but a little bit more grippy. But it's not like a nylon footbed. It's kind of hard to see that. But yeah, that's a little bit better. You can kind of see the kind of tone of it, and then as well around the heel. So that's a nice touch. They kind of use the same material around the heel, so the heel on the inside of the shoe. So it's kind of grippy around the foot. So you know your heel isn't sliding back and forth, or you know, up and down. It kind of secures it a bit better. But overall, I like the shoe, but it's, for me personally, like I said, maybe it just might be the, you know, the shape of my foot. You know, maybe it's just my foot, but for me, it's just not a comfortable shoe for me, man. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't like icy soles, man. They end up yellow. But I don't know. They're alright, but I just need to break them in a little bit more, and we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks.